To maintain your pool weekly, you have to do a couple of things, and I'm going to walk you through each one right now. First off, you have a chlorinator like this. You have to twist this cap counterclockwise and remove that. You're going to have to drop some chlorine tabs in there. So for me, I have to drop 2 because of the size of my pool. So 1 in here, I'm going to put a second one right now. You have to put this back in gently. So try not to let the water seep out the top. We want to keep that as dry as possible for when we seat this O-ring here back in there. O-ring in place, we can now put this back on and then screw it tightly. And now go back into this control box and then turn the pool back on. And if there's a leak, you have to do it again. So do it until you get it right. If the O-ring is leaking too much, it's possible that you might need to get a new one. So keep that in mind too. Right, so now this is all running and there appears to be no leak coming out of this. So it looks like we're fine for now. Until next time. Check the pressure of your cartridge filter. Just make sure that it's not going too high, meaning it's not working too hard pumping it through this filter. Here, listen to this sound. There are no air bubbles in here, so that's pretty good. Jets in your pool, make sure they're not spitting out air, which they're not. So waterfall's running, that's running, the jets over there are running, no air bubbles. You want to come out to your return area, it kind of looks like this, there's a cover. Notice the water's flowing in here. Typically this will be full of leaves, so you just want to reach in there, take out as many leaves as you possibly can. So right now there's not many, but in the middle of summer, in the fall, you'll see there's a lot of leaves in there, so check that. You're going to want to brush your pool. So you have something like this, and you're going to have to go all the way around the pool, brush the edge of it like this. And of course, brush the bottom as well. So notice that it does kick up a little bit of dust. But yeah, so keep doing that all the way around the pool. Brush the edges, brush the bottom. And we switch from the brush attachment to this net attachment so we can pick up things on the surface of the pool, like this leaf right here. Okay, do that all the way around the pool. Make sure there are no leaves on the surface. Over here I can see there's a mosquito, and then there is another leaf right there, and another leaf right there. So just make sure you take all of that and then dispose of it accordingly. Chlorinating tabs that I put in the chlorinator earlier, you also have this weekly you're supposed to put in your pool, and also this shock as well. 10,000 gallons, you're supposed to be putting 1 bag of this shock, and this is 1 pound. So if you have 20,000 gallons, you put 2 pounds. And you just, lightly sprinkle it very close to the pool like this. And what that's going to do is drop a whole lot of chlorine in your pool. And for this weekly, you want to put 1 capful for every 10,000 as well. So given that my pool is like 13,000 gallons, kind of small, you put like 1 cap, 1.5 cap. And I have some strong jets over there at the waterfall and some over here. I'm just gonna do what I do with the shock and then just, just drop it all over. So essentially, I'm just gonna let the waterfall carry it to wherever it needs to go, because that pretty much goes everywhere. Jet over here as well, so I'm just gonna, just sprinkle it wherever I can. Just throw it around. For some of you with tile, you may see a buildup of like calcium or some other material across the edge. We're gonna have to use a pumice stone to clean that up, but I'll have to show that in another video. Lastly, it's nice to have a robot vacuum like this. So we're just gonna turn that on and let that run for like 30 minutes. Coming here and putting this cleaner on. And we can hear the vacuum running. We can watch this little robot go and do its job. It's gonna pick up those leaves in the corner and all the leaves around the pool, which is pretty nifty. Pretty nice to have, so you don't have to jump in yourself and pick up those leaves yourself. And now we will pull it out of the pool and then clean out the debris. Okay, so here's the Polaris above ground now. Just gonna detach this. And we have a bag full of leaves. So open this part up. It's going to allow you to dump the rest of this into a bag. So now we have a bag full of leaves. And this bag empty, we can put this back onto this Polaris. And then you could remove that hose or just stick it back in the pool. But of course, if you're gonna stick it back in the pool, make sure that the pool is not so cold that you're gonna damage the hose or anything. And that is how you do DIY maintenance on your pool. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.